Всем привет, друзья! Вы на канале mr.Bat. И сегодня мы продолжим играть в игру под названием Batman The Talltale Series. Перемена офигенная, вот это типа из Бэтмена в Брюса Уэйна. Ну что, давайте продолжим. Вчера мы прошли первый эпизод. Сегодня будем проходить второй. Если честно, я даже не помню, на чем он там основан. Мы прошли вот этот эпизод. Начинаем. Мне пришлось его заново скачивать в игру. Он типа шел как дополнение. На самом деле я игру со всеми эпизодами покупал. Ну ладно, не об этом. В предыдущих эпизодах Batman The Talltale Series. На пороге Готэма стоит революция. Когда все начнется, постарайся быть на правильной стороне. Благодарю, что открыли нам двери своего дома. Вместе мы изменим Готэм. Харви Дент, следующий мэр Готэма, очень хочет с вами познакомиться. Не заинтересованы. Вот он сидит. Карман Босс Готэма? Ваш отец знал, кому пожимать руки. Ага, кто бы говорил. Фальконы. Разве ты не знал, что нельзя? Это опасно. ПКБ.
This is Selina.
Это Селина.
How many? I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card. The chemicals. Where are they?
We're all being played here, including you. It's the Waynes. The Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Чида. И вот такая заставка будет в каждом новом эпизоде. Ну шо, погнали. Сейчас у нас будет новая миссия, и я надеюсь, мы час будем играть, проходить этот эпизод, потому что эта игра адаптируется к выбору, который вы делаете. Сюжет меняется в соответствии с вашей манерой игры. Мы это знаем. Я вчера вам это объяснял. Так. Ну вот, погнали. Не помню даже, как начинается миссия. Если по чесноку. Не, ну Готэм уже продвинутый. Wayne Enterprises. А когда я играла, я единственный момент запомнил. Что мне Ой, что происходит? Это не тот момент вообще. Не надо этого делать. Теперь только вы, мастер. Томас и Марта Уэйн. Аллея преступности. 5:38. Без 26, поздновато. Так и думаю, что найду вас здесь. Я знаю, это печальные новости для нас обоих. Но вам надо что-то там увидеть. Вы пришли сюда, чтобы побыть в одиночестве. Связи с криминалом. Они сливают грязь в мою семью. Скажи мне, что это неправда. Ты скрывал от меня.
I need to understand why. It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come. Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you. The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Все хуже, чем я думал. Знаю об этом
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Семья, ты подвел меня, мне нужно время. Мы все-таки семья.
You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank
Альфред, это не
you. I won't
забудь.
let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yes,
Чил
there it
убежал
was.
бы от него.
Wouldn't Chill just run when he recognized it?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
But he didn't.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Вот мы уже играем.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Считать его преступником.
Oh, it's just too bad he wasn't honest as well.
He had his flaws, yes. But you more than anyone should be able to appreciate that he was a complicated man.
Ладно, погнали дальше. Тут очень много слов в этих тelltale'ских играх. Ты все не успеваешь читать. Я что-то упускаю. Надо что-то соединить, не знаю. кинотеатр.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that?
Все.
There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Don't walk away. This man, all the same.
Глаз. Фига себе. Ой, что такое? Да блин, да что за, блин, за полосы? Что какая-то?
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Batman, the Talltale series. Сейчас выглядит эпизод 2. Что-то там такое. Родные что-то там. Ну, короче, про родных. Сейчас будет. Написано. Нет, полиция Готэма. 9 часов, впрочем. Грубо говоря, 9 часов.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
You owe me, Harvey, and now I need your help.
Those are donations, not loans. You're not entitled to a pound of flesh.
Hell, I'll settle for a handshake and a blind eye.
The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
Sorry, Harvey, I was going to tell you.
What, tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. a catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Харри что-то
Job
не
bringing in
очень.
Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this
Крючка
Mr.
Рен.
Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Спасибо, сержант. Тут почему-то очень с графикой какие-то проблемы. Мы держаем.
He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more.
Зарите.
I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Образец для подражания. Он меня пугает. Нам повезло, что у нас есть.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I'd say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. You say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Композит. Эпизод 2. Вот он вылез. Как называется? Дети Архама. О, привет, ребята!
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you.
А почему он лежит в палате? С ним же все нормально. Просто его там Бэтмен немножко подубасил и повесил его. Обычно он так лежит.
More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party.
Тебя еще раз побили.
Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Какая мы семья?
Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Может, ему так втыкнем вообще. Делать им больнее. Ну ладно, облегчите его боль.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas
Не дави на меня!
Do not push me, Falcone.
Apple didn't fall far, did it? You got that Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. I think you got more of her
Я
in
ее
you,
не
tell the truth.
помню. Говори о моей Я ее не помню, не будем ему грубить. Может быть, он не послал.
I hardly remember anything about her.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Она просто Фалькона застрелила.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go!
Жесть.
Go!
Жестко. Это прям жестко, жестко. Полиция Готэма. Вообще, это что сейчас было? Просто пришла и застрелила, это нормально.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close.
И что-то было не так.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine. Fresh injection site.
Свежий след.
That doesn't look like blood.
Кожа. Что у нее с лицом? Кожа. Вены аж видны.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Что вы помните?
Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone. But I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then it just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
У меня подозрение в Дикидейл.
My friends in the GCPD.
Для комментариев я очень спешу. Ты можешь оставить меня в покое? Давайте без комментариев.
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Копайте.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that
Не
something.
идет, Вики.
Just give me something to
Ой, я не то нажал.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Я не ту кнопку нажал. Ладно, я хотел квадрат нажать, у меня треугольник нажался. Капец, жесть. Зики, 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 вейл, зики, вейл, зики, вейл, зики, 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 вейл, зики, вейл, зики, вейл, зики, 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 вейл, зики, вейл, зики, вейл, зики, зики. Офигеть.
Either
Я
Cobblepot
хотел...
drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone got off easy by getting killed. He deserved much worse.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with 2 of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the 2 compounds. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy, or out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Здесь ничего не успевает сделать. Вот. Четверо.
Find her now! Send a strong message. Bring me her head.
Лапы с когтями. Вам ничего это не говорит? Это женщина-кошка. Лапы и когти. Как у кота.
There you go. You'll be alright. Right.
Клуб Skyline. Освальд Коблпот.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Жесть. Коблпот вообще зашел, перешел свои границы. Ну ладно, сейчас мы поговорим на языке Бэтмена. Клуб Skyline. 5 часов вечера. Это что там за синий громила? Что за чеда?
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
You lot, Come check out this office. Where is... I don't know! Please! You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Чушь на мэра Хилла, что тебе нужно выберешь Уэйна, где находится химикат. Давайте про себя спросим.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing, I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Не, офигенно. Мне нравится эта серия, начало. Более как-то пободрее. Клуб Skyline. Как это Skyline? Мы только что были в клубе Skyline. Что за чеда?
Is that Bruce Wayne? You really think he'd show up here? Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selena Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selena, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. Cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
I'm going to deal with it. But I need you to tell me everything you know about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He stole mind-altering chemicals from Falcone.
Drugs aren't really Penguin's MO.
Well, maybe he's branching out.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
Whatever Penguin is planning, innocent people will end up in the line of fire.
Innocence. Not me. Bruce, sweetie.
Мой
The
милый,
gallant night
как
thing. It really is adorable.
это очень
But
мило.
what would Harvey think?
Что подумает
The two of
Харви?
us working together.
Работаем вместе.
After all, I'm not really an all work
Я
and no
не
play
то,
kind
чтобы
of girl.
всегда в трудах.
Harvey knows that.
Будет безопаснее, если он не узнает.
Keep Harvey out of this. The less he knows, the safer he'll be.
I'm sure his safety is your paramount concern. You and I...
Please, don't wreck my bar.
UI.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin,
Дальше его. Но! Ты всех разносит. Бум.
done yet.
Headshot. Headshot.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to them.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy. Come on, this way.
Вообще. Ну, что такая серия вообще начинается? Точнее, уже ну посередине.
Quick, check the alleyway. You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Шатнуться.
Let's get out of here.
Драться отсюда.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait.
Я тебя еще увижу.
Just stay out of trouble.
Now where's the fun in that? You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Допустим, мы выберем. Но я более люблю за Бэтмена играть. Играть в роли Бэтмена.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
Ну так мы быстрее из него информацию всю вытащим. А то, когда мы будем за Брюс Уэйном, будем тянуть, вату, тянуть и тянуть. Пока не вытянем все. А тут сразу так быстро говорим, где там что? Мэрия. Иду такой Бэтмен. Бэтмен такой сейчас.
Has the public trust after taking down Falcone? Try not to throw it away by going overboard on Hill. Battering the mayor is not a good option, despite his more checkered reputation.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm a light touch when I need to be.
The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
Deborah, you incompetent! Dent's up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your pay. Who's there? Deborah? Deborah? Was that you?
You know who I am. It's time we finally met.
Oh! Batman? What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
You're leaving out a few details.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies, his status, his fortune.
Nice try, but Bruce Wayne is clean.
No one born into a pile of crap that deep can come out clean. I witnessed firsthand the atrocities of his family, and he's the one who profited. Security! Pick up, goddammit! Security! Oh. Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
I want the truth, and I'll break every bone in your body to get it.
You're insane, just like they say. A madman in a mask. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them. Until Thomas locked them up.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear. I didn't dare speak up. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No. Please. Don't. No.
You can tell your story to the police. See what they think about it.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
Вообще слепые. В 10 раз уже попал.
What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed, I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
О, жесть! Вот так надо и разговаривать с людьми по-жесткому, а мистер Брюс Уэйн бы. Оставь! А можно вас спросить? Долго вы еще будете? Я бы, наверное, уснул, пока за Брюс Уэйна говорил бы с мэром Хиллом.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
А где Батов?
Thanks, Alfred.
But
Однако,
Gordon heard
Гордон
about
узнал о
Batman's
неожиданном
surprise
визите
visit to the
Бэтмена
mayor.
к мэру.
He was far from happy.
Был крайне недоволен. Ух ты, ёпарасы
It's a
ты!
plan of the old Monarch
Это план
Theatre.
старого театра
The auditorium
Монарх.
where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. It must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
Ding.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's
Камеры
office.
наблюдения, смотреть.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Да попасть сейчас же! Блин, какой же крутой Бэтмобиль! Я тоже себе такую машину хочу. Ребят, почему у нас такие машины, которые из Феррари в Бэтмобиль могут превращаться, не сделали? Ах, если моя мечта, какая жизнь.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Наверное, надо оттуда убираться. Видаем.
Hey, Bruce.
Привет, Брюс.
I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up.
А что случилось, что тебе говорят?
Pleasant.
Why? What happened? Are you all right?
Me? Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, you mean because of this penguin threat? They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
My advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows
Это
over.
больно.
They're afraid it's not a very good op.
I don't care, Harvey. You need to get out of there.
I can't leave now.
I mean, think of the message that would send to the voters. Bruce, I'm ahead in the polls. A win tonight, and I could take the election. What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability. But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I
knew you'd see it that way.
Listen, I hate to push you,
But I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Whatever it takes to save Gotham, that's what we
Ну
wanted.
вот.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Наверное, у нас будут эпизоды по 2 часа. Мемориальный зал Уэйн. Уэйн Мемориал Аудиториум. Да?
Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
But just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on. Most of the GCPD already think you're a monster. Don't prove them right.
I'm sorry for putting you in a difficult spot, Jim. I value our working relationship.
So do I, Batman. That's why I need you to rein it in.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
I think she's mending her ways.
Oh, he's right, Lieutenant. I don't do the bad things anymore. Unless it's on request.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
You don't owe me anything. Those scum had it coming.
And they say chivalry is dead.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly.
We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Офигенно.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates.
Сзади уже все сделали.
And the challenger, Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, and yes, a mass vigilante loose on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
Они даже очухаться не успели, как мы вынесли.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Ladies and gents, as you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
Жертвы будут,
Casualties are inevitable. It's only a question of how many.
Inspiring. You really know how to pep a girl up.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please. No.
Go on, then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Это будет поэффективнее.
Shut your gob when I say shut your gob. Easy. Rule 2. Scratching, biting, and kicking each other up all encouraged. Rule 3. Always the truth, even if it hurts. Worse if you don't.
Просто звук. Уложили с ноги.
Maybe next time.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downtown brothers and sisters of color, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that rooted your city.
В городе. Другой твоя. Ситуация усугубляет.
This is spiraling out of control. They have no idea about the man behind the mask.
Whoever it is, they're smart. Let someone else get their hands dirty.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures.
Go on, love. You know what to do.
Candidates, take off your masks.
Что-то мне не очень это нравится. Прям, ну, очень не нравится, ребят. Скажите Готэму все истинное лицо. Истинное мнение.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
We're out of time, Bat.
Жесть.
Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
Dad. I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
О боже.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
No, please, I made a man.
You could never.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
Right, your turn, Dent.
Убил Марасила.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Mr. Dent. Thanks.
Freeze! I said freeze! Hold your fire, damn it! Where's the maniac in the mask?
Не маску оставил свою, какашка. Ой, как мне этого пингвина уже хочется прибить. И маска прям подходящая такая. В виде пингвина. Он бесит. Ух. Сережа разозлился не на
City Hall
шутку.
is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, The Penguin is still at large.
Ну, это, наверное, конец эпизода, да? Что музыка такая, типа, конец эпизода уже идет.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Mr. Wayne.
Жесть, мистер Уэйн.
Lieutenant.
He's lucky. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
But there still will be scars.
Привет, ребята! Привет, привет! Фух. Да, серия вообще заварушка, так заварушка. Видел ее? Нет, ищу следы крови. Ее подстрелили! Вот же ж.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
Может, надо было спасти Селин? Дети, мы открыли тебе глаза. А вы знаете, кто это? Значит, эпизод 2, дети. А, все, это конец эпизода. Черебольфка. Дайте. Дашь. Селину. Блин, все-таки надо будет войну. Ну, блин, ну я ж не знал. Ух. Да. Да, ничего, так серия получилась, нормуль, нормуль. Заварушка так заварушка. В следующем эпизоде Бэтмен сериал от Talltale. А, это сериал! Игра-сериал. Ёп.
Batman saved me. I know this isn't over. Who are these people, Bruce?
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I
No
want.
more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't worry, Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him.
Bruce! Bruce!
Вот у меня вот этот комикс. Фух, ну нормуль серия, нормуль получилась. Эпизод 3. Думаю, вот этот эпизод номер 3 Нифига себе. Ну, я думаю, мы на этом сегодня закончим наш эпизод. Эпизод 2 пройден. Всем спасибо за просмотры. Ставьте лайки. Подписывайтесь на канал. Нажимайте колокольчик, чтобы не пропустить новых видео. И всем пока. Ой, извините, не ту кнопку нажал. Пока.